Have you ever longed for a place truly remote, where the air sparkles with a clarity you've never known and the world feels untouched by time? Imagine standing at the edge of the map, where the horizon stretches endlessly and the only sounds are those of nature itself. Here, silence is a rare treasure, broken only by the calls of seabirds wheeling overhead and the gentle whisper of wind weaving through wild grasslands. It's a place where you can hear your own thoughts and perhaps something deeper. Let me take you to the Falkland Islands, a wild, windswept archipelago deep in the South Atlantic, where nature sets the rhythm and every day feels like a new discovery. Picture rugged coastlines carved by centuries of waves, rolling moorland painted with wildflowers, and skies that seem to go on forever. Here, dramatic cliffs plunge into an endless blue sea, their faces shaped by wind and water. The ocean's roar is a constant companion, reminding you of the power and beauty of the natural world. The beauty here is both subtle and profound. It invites you to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to listen to the ancient stories carried on the breeze. Every moment feels like a meditation, a chance to reconnect with something timeless. Even the journey to the Falklands is an adventure, whether you arrive by small planes skimming over the waves or by ship cutting through the wild South Atlantic. Each mile traveled peels away the familiar, awakening a sense of wonder and anticipation for what lies ahead. Life here moves at a different pace. The people of the Falklands are few but welcoming, living in harmony with the land and sea. Sheep graze on open fields and small villages dot the landscape, offering warmth and stories to those who visit. In the Falklands, wildlife reigns supreme. King penguins gather in vibrant colonies along the beaches, while sea lions bask on rocky shores. Every encounter with these creatures is a reminder of the wildness that still exists in our world. Human footprints here are light and fleeting, a rare chance to truly reconnect with the natural world, to walk softly and leave only memories behind. The land feels sacred, as if it's waiting to share its secrets with those who listen. So join me as we journey to these enchanted islands at the edge of the world. Let's explore together and discover the magic that awaits in the wild heart of the Falklands. Nowhere is the charm of penguins more alive than in the Falklands, a remote archipelago where the land meets the wild South Atlantic. Here, the landscape is painted with the striking contrast of black and white, as thousands of penguins gather in a living mosaic that stretches as far as the eye can see. 5 remarkable species thrive in this windswept paradise, each with its own unique story. The regal king penguins, with their golden accents and stately posture, stand side by side with the comical rockhoppers who nimbly scale the steep coastal cliffs, their wild crests bobbing in the breeze. It's a place where elegance and playfulness coexist in perfect harmony. Imagine strolling along a pristine white sand beach, the turquoise ocean lapping at your feet while thousands of gentoo penguins waddle past. Their bright orange beaks and feet stand out vividly against the pale shore, and their curious eyes seem to follow your every move. It's a scene that feels almost otherworldly, as if you've stepped into a living painting. Watch as these remarkable birds plunge fearlessly into the icy surf, slicing through the waves with effortless grace. They return to the rocky shore, where devoted parents feed their fluffy chicks, sharing tender moments amid the daily dramas of survival. Every day brings new challenges, predators, storms, and the relentless search for food, but the penguins endure, their resilience on full display. Inland, the air is filled with the braying calls of Magellanic penguins echoing from hidden burrows tucked into the grassy earth. Here, entire colonies stretch to the horizon, forming a living sea of black and white that ebbs and flows with the rhythm of the islands. It's a spectacle that speaks to the power of community and the instinct to survive. The soundscape is unforgettable, a joyful chorus of squawks, brays, and whistles that fills the air and becomes the very heartbeat of the Falklands. Each call is a greeting, a warning, or a song of reunion, weaving together the stories of thousands of lives. Penguins here are more than just inhabitants. They're a living symbol of the island's wild spirit and unyielding resilience. Against fierce winds and rugged terrain, they stand proud, embodying the untamed beauty of this remote world. To witness their daily parades, lines of penguins marching purposefully across the sand or gathering in great throngs, is to experience one of nature's most enchanting spectacles. It's a memory that lingers long after you leave, a reminder of the enduring magic found in the symphony of black and white. Penguins are just one thread in the Falklands' rich tapestry of wildlife. Above, black-browed albatrosses soar on vast wings, sharing the sky with petrels and gulls. On the shores, elephant seals battle for dominance, while sea lions bask and dolphins leap in the surf. Look closer, tiny cobs, wrens flit through tussock grass, and Johnny rooks stride with curious confidence. Many animals here are unafraid, allowing for intimate wildlife encounters rare elsewhere. The nutrient-rich South Atlantic sustains this abundance, from krill to whales. Exploring the Falklands reveals how every creature plays a vital role in this thriving ecosystem. It's a living sanctuary, one we must cherish and protect. To truly know the Falklands, venture into the camp. Vast countryside of moorland and stone runs. Here you'll feel alone with the wind under endless skies and shifting light. Travel by four-wheel drive or hop between grassy airstrips in small plains, gaining a bird's-eye view of the island's intricate geography. The southern light is vivid, painting the landscape in breathtaking colours at sunrise and sunset. Key sites like Volunteer Point's king penguins and Sea Lion Island's wildlife await across the archipelago. Each journey immerses you in wild tranquility, where peace and solitude reign. The Falklands' ever-changing light and vastness are a paradise for photographers and dreamers alike. The Falklands' weather is famously unpredictable. Sunshine, fierce winds, and sudden rain showers can all sweep across the islands within a single day. This ever-changing climate is one of the defining features of life here, and it's something that both locals and visitors quickly learn to respect and even cherish. The sky can shift from brilliant blue to brooding grey in moments, painting the landscape with a constantly evolving palette of light and shadow. The ever-present wind is a sculptor, shaping the land and its hardy plants like the resilient tussock grass that bends but never breaks. This wind, though sometimes relentless, keeps the air astonishingly clear and fresh, offering breathtaking views that stretch for miles across the open plains and rolling hills. The unique flora here has adapted to thrive in these conditions, creating a landscape that feels both wild and welcoming. Summers in the Falklands are mild, with temperatures rarely climbing too high, making them perfect for outdoor adventures. Long daylight hours invite you to explore the rugged coastlines, hike across open moorlands, and discover hidden coves. The gentle warmth and soft breezes create an inviting atmosphere for wildlife watching, photography, or simply soaking in the scenery. Winters, on the other hand, are cool but rarely severe. Snowfall is usually light and fleeting, dusting the hills before quickly melting away. Even in the coldest months, the landscape remains surprisingly green and the air is crisp and invigorating. The changing seasons bring their own quiet beauty, with subtle shifts in colour and mood. To truly enjoy the Falklands, packing layers and waterproofs is essential. The weather can turn in an instant, so being prepared means you can embrace the elements in comfort. A sturdy jacket, warm hat, and reliable boots will let you venture out no matter what the skies have in store, turning every outing into an adventure. The climate here is not just a backdrop, it's part of the adventure itself. Each gust of wind and passing cloud is a reminder that nature is in charge and that every day brings something new to experience. For many, this wild unpredictability is what makes the Falklands so captivating. The raw power of the weather adds drama and beauty to every scene, from stormy skies over the coastline to the crashing waves below. It's a landscape that feels alive, constantly shifting and revealing new wonders with each passing hour. Here, the elements are a constant companion, challenging you, but also rewarding you with unforgettable moments. Whether you're bracing against the wind on a cliffside trail or laughing as a sudden shower passes, the weather becomes part of your story. In the Falklands, wild weather is not just a fact of life, it's an essential part of the island's unique appeal, shaping the land, the people, and every adventure you'll have here. The Falklands' history is as layered as its landscape. Uninhabited for centuries, the islands saw waves of explorers and settlers, French, British, Spanish, and Argentine, all leaving their mark. Permanent settlement began in the 1800s, with pioneers building a life around sheep farming and resilience. Remnants of their legacy, stone corrals, old farmsteads, dot the land. The 1982 conflict is remembered with dignity, shaping the island's modern identity and spirit of self-determination. Museums and memorials share stories of exploration, endurance, and community. Exploring these sites deepens your understanding of the Falklanders' journey. It's a history of survival and spirit set in one of the world's most remote places. Stanley, the capital, is a colourful hub. Bright houses, cosy pubs, and a lively harbour at its heart. The town's pace is unhurried, with a strong sense of community and British tradition. The waterfront tells stories of shipwrecks and modern fishing, while locals greet each other in the streets. Beyond Stanley, life in the camp is shaped by farming, seasons, and resourcefulness. Visiting a farm reveals the warmth of Falklands hospitality, tea cake, and genuine conversation. Whether in town or countryside, life here blends tradition with innovation. The culture is both familiar and unique, built on resilience and a deep connection to the land. Time among the islanders is as memorable as the scenery itself. Falklanders are defined by resilience, self-reliance, and a strong sense of community. Neighbours help each other, and visitors are welcomed with warmth and open-heartedness. Hospitality is a way of life. Casual chats often lead to shared tea and stories. Islanders live close to nature, respecting and protecting their environment. Many have turned parts of their land into reserves, ensuring wildlife thrives for generations. This spirit blends British heritage, pioneer grit, and environmental stewardship. Engaging with Falklanders reveals the heart of the islands, a living, thriving community. It's the people who turn a spectacular journey into a truly meaningful one. We've journeyed together in spirit to these extraordinary islands, but to truly feel the magic of the Falklands, you must experience it yourself. This is your invitation to step into a world of adventure, wildlife, and genuine community. The Falklands offer a rare chance to disconnect from the modern world and reconnect with nature. Imagine stories of penguins, sea lions, and flying over turquoise waters, memories that last a lifetime. The islands welcome the curious, the adventurous, and those seeking wonder. If you feel inspired, start planning your own Falkland story. Thank you for joining this journey. May your next adventure be just as wild.